The upper one-third of the esophagus, the blood supply comes from where? Which one? No, this is a nerve. The blood supply, the artery. Huh? No. Comes from the inferior thyroid artery. While the middle part, comes from the aorta. And the inferior part, left gastric artery. I'm going just to make it simple now. Yes? While the venous drainage, especially the middle one, this is called, goes to the esophagus. And this goes to the portal vein. We will talk in detail with this. I'm going to make it simple now. Look at the very important to the blood supply of the. This is the esophagus, and this is the stomach. And this is the aorta. Now, from the aorta here, we are going to have a celiac trunk. This is celiac trunk. You have to know the celiac trunk. What are the branches of the celiac trunk? We are going to have 3 branches from the celiac trunk here. We are going to have the splenic, which goes to the spleen. We are going to have the hepatic, goes to the liver. And we are going to have gastric, which is left gastric. So these are the branches of the celiac trunk. Again, here we are going to have the splenic. We are going to have the splenic, goes to the spleen. We are going to have the hepatic, goes to the liver, and here to the lesser curvature of the stomach, which is called, this is the left gastric artery. Now the left gastric artery, this is the branch which is going to give blood supply to the inferior part of the stomach, of the esophagus. So whether the lesser curvature or this part of the stomach and the inferior part of the esophagus is going to go from the left gastric artery. The left gastric artery is branch of the celiac trunk. The celiac trunk is branch of the aorta. Now, if we look to the splenic and the hepatic, both of them, each one is going to have 2 arteries. Look here, we are going to have a branch, very short branch. This is called short gastric artery, only to the fundus. So this is short gastric artery. And the second one, which is long, which is called left gastroepiploic artery. You see, now from the celiac, we have the splenic, which goes to the spleen. So from the splenic, we have two arteries. One is short, which is short gastric artery, and the second is long, which is called left gastroepiploic artery. Now we go to the hepatic. The hepatic here, we are going to have another two. One is short, goes to the stomach here. This is called right gastric artery. And one goes to the duodenum here. This is called gastroduodenal artery. Mira por qué se llama gastroduodenal artery. Because there is a branch goes to the duodenum. From here, there is a branch here. Mira para dónde va arriba para hacer una anastomosis of the left gastroepiploid. So this is what we call the right gastroepiploid artery. Yes? So again, guys, look at the hepatic. This is the hepatic. The hepatic gives two branches. One is right gastric artery, and the second called gastric. Why? Because give blood supply to the duodenum as well as to the gastric, which is right gastroepiploic artery. Just we make it simple, guys. We do like this. This is the lesser curvature, and this is the greater curvature. The greater curvature with the left gastroepiploic artery and the right gastroepiploic artery. With the lesser curvature here, we are going to have left gastric artery and the right gastric artery. So what does it mean? That if you have a patient with an ulcer here, and this ulcer is bleeding here, so it comes from the left gastroepiploic artery. If we have a patient with a gunshot here, and the patient has bleeding here, from the right gastroepiploic artery. If we have a patient with ulcer here, so the bleeding comes from the left gastric, or if we have problem here, so from the right gastric artery. So look at this is which is the most hard one, the right gastroepiploic artery. This is branch of the gastroduodenal artery, and the gastroduodenal artery is a branch of the hepatic artery. The hepatic artery is a branch of the celiac artery. The celiac artery is a branch of the aorta.
El ligamento ese, ¿cómo que se llama? ¿Cómo se me olvida siempre? El ligamento del splenic.
We go for the ligaments. We have gastrosplenic ligament. We are going to have gastrophrenic ligament, and we are going to have splenorenal ligament. We are going to have a lot of ligaments. Yes? Or tú quieres que está aquí?
El splenic.
Gastrosplenic.
Pero hay uno que se llama
splenorenal.
¿Cómo que se llama?
Búscalo a ver.
Iliorrea. Y también el pancreático duodenal, ese es el que sigue después para abajo, ¿no?
Sí, vamos al páncreas ahora, cuando ya nosotros, por lo menos, ¿ustedes entienden eso? Sí. ¿Seguro?
Yo soy la foto.
Sí, mejor, porque aquí se ve más o menos mejor que allá.
Y por ejemplo, al que va al liver, eso no tiene que ver con el hepático.
Sí.
Sí, hay una moneda que...
Sí.
Ah, sí.
Ahora vamos a... as you see here, this is the celiac, yes, this is the hepatic, and this is the splenic, yes. Now look at the hepatic, guys. The hepatic, we said the liver is going to have left lobe and the right lobe. Means that we are going to have an artery which is called left hepatic artery and another which is right hepatic artery. You see here from the right hepatic here, we are going to have the cystic artery, and the cystic artery gives blood supply to the gallbladder, la vesicula. Yes? So here, if you look at the splenic, we are going to have the short gastric artery, and here we are going to have the gastroepiglotic artery. Now, if you look to the gastroduodenal, which is branch of the hepatic artery. So the gastroduodenal is going to go posterior for the trans del duodenum, okay, and it's going to give branch which is right gastroepiglotic artery. Very common question. Mira, si tú tienes un paciente con una úlcera duodenal y esa úlcera duodenal que está por detrás en el duodeno, pero en la cara posterior, y el paciente está sangrando, entonces the bleeding comes from the gastroduodenal artery. Gastroduodenal artery. So look here, the splenic artery, which branch of what? The celiac trunk. Yes? And this has two branches. Which one? The left gastroepiglotic and the short gastric artery. Look here, guys, the left gastric artery and the right gastric artery, this is get blood supply to all the areas which is nearer to the lesser curvature of the stomach. But here, they come from different branches. The left gastric artery comes directly from the celiac trunk, while the right artery comes from the hepatic artery. ¿Están cansados ya? ¿Ah? Ya 10 minutos y ya. Nada más los 10 minutos. You see that liver? This is the liver. Yes? This is the liver, this is the one which is going to produce the bile. And here we are going to have two ducts, which is the left hepatic, and this is the right hepatic. Both of them, they are going to join with each other, and they are going to form one duct, which is called the common hepatic duct. The common hepatic duct is going to join the cystic duct of the gallbladder. So this is the gallbladder, it's a vesicula. And this is the cystic duct. Attention now. The common hepatic duct and the cystic duct, both of them, they are going to form one duct, which is called common bile duct. The common bile duct, eso se llama también el colérico. This is the one which is going to join the pancreatic duct of the pancreas. And both of them, they are going to join here, and they are going to form un orificio aquí se llama papilla. So look here, I'm going just to with another color in order to see this is the pancreas. So this is the pancreas, and the pancreas is going to have very tight relation with the duodenum. Attention guys, look at the pancreatic juice, the secretions of the pancreas, they go all the way to this papilla, which is called major papilla or sphincter of Ott. Look at the bile which is produced in the liver, goes through the left and the right hepatic duct, goes to the common bile duct, and the bile is going to be deposited on the gallbladder, and then during the digestion, the bile is going to go all the way, and they are going to go through the major papilla here, which drains on the second part of the duodenum. So the secretions and the bile, they are going to go directly through the major papilla or what we call the sphincter of Ott. Now here we are going to have another duct which is very small duct. Again goes to the second part of the duodenum, and this duct called Santorini. So the secretions of the pancreas, it's going to have two choices. The goes to the major papilla or goes to the minor papilla. So any of them. But the bile, it has only one choice. The choice is through the major papilla. And this is the ductal system of the pancreas as well as the liver. Whenever we do, for example, cholecystectomy, means we are going to ligate this cystic duct, ligate, and just remove the gallbladder. This is called cholecystectomy. Remember here, the gallbladder, we said the gallbladder, this is blood supply by the cystic artery, which is branch of the hepatic artery. You see here comes from the right hepatic, the cystic, and this gives blood supply to the gallbladder. So whenever we do cholecystectomy, we have to ligate the artery in order not to bleed, and we have to ligate the cystic duct, and we can remove the gallbladder. So the bile go directly to the second part of the duodenum. Vamos a pararnos aquí y después. Hasta yo te he pensado ya.